Alright, Trucker Todd here, and time for another video. If I look rough and by the white walls I look like I'm in jail, I'm not in jail, but I'm in the next best thing to it. It's awful close to it. Today I want to tell you about CIT Trucks, Central Illinois Trucks in Joliet, Illinois, and the wonderful time I've had here with these fine folks. Stay with me, here we go. Okay, before we begin, let's make sure that everybody gives me a thumbs up. Look below if you want more information about going to work at DART, which I'll have a video coming out about them Friday. There's a link down there. Also, if you're going to call recruiting, my driver number's down there. Please give that to your recruiter. It helps me out a lot. And you can share this video on your social media platforms. This one's real important to do so that other drivers don't make the mistake of coming to this shop. And so before we go any further, I want to show you this actual break room that looks like a jail cell. It's really bad here. And then I'll come back and I'll tell you how we got to where we're at now. I do want to clarify though, this is not a reflection on DART Transit. DART Transit has been great. They've exceeded my expectations in this deal. And you know, I haven't officially endorsed them yet, but I will say this, and we'll go into it greater on Friday. I'm gonna change arms. I'm having to hold the phone because there's no furniture to help me prop the camera up. You can tell a lot about a company just by how they treat their drivers. And DART Transit has been great through this process. Like I said, this has been a nightmare, but it is not because of DART Transit. I want to make that clear. All right, let's look at the break room and then we'll talk some more. It's a pretty small room, but I'm going to try to show you as best as I can. You may notice there's no furniture. The TV doesn't work. Well, it works, but the volume, you can't control the volume or anything like that. There is 3 folding chairs with plastic wrapped over them, holes in the ceiling, gnats in here. They claim this is all because of COVID, but that they don't have any vending machines or any better facilities. But anyway, this is the fine driver's lounge that we're in. Okay, so this all started on Friday. We delivered our load to a drop yard, and we had a hard time unhooking from the fifth wheel. It has the automatic release inside, and then it has the bar outside that you can manually pull as well. And we had a real hard time unhooking from our trailer to drop. And then when we went over to hook to our empty so we could go get our next load, we couldn't connect at all. And so I called Breakdown, who was great. I think I mentioned that in a previous video. And they said, take it to TA. So I took it to TA in Morris, Illinois. It was about 20 or 30 miles away. And they got us right in. Great shop, looked at us real quick. They found metal shavings in the fifth wheel and said, hey, this is bad. It needs to go to a dealer. The nearest dealer was a place called Central Illinois Trucks. It's the KW dealer, Kenworth dealer here. It's in it's in Joliet, Illinois. They call it CIT, but that's what it stands for, Central Illinois Trucks. And they evaluated it and said that it was going to need a little canister on the side of the fifth wheel. They didn't have one. It was coming from Peru. They did not say if it was Peru, Illinois, or Peru, Indiana, or Peru, the country for that matter. But by this time it was a Friday night, and they said that they wouldn't have the part till Tuesday. I said, okay, so we got us a hotel till Tuesday. Tuesday morning, we showed up here after we checked out of the hotel, and I said, hey, did the parts come in? And they said, no, we just sent the estimate over. And by the way, the part they originally said it was, the little canister, wasn't even on the estimate. So I called Dart. Dart said, yeah, we got it about 20 minutes ago. We sent the approval back to them, and they should have you done later today. So I talked with the service manager here. He said, yeah, by 10 o'clock tonight, we'll have you out. Now, I had the estimate. They didn't know that. Dart had sent me the estimate. They had about 2 flag hours worth of labor to do. Sorry. They had about 2 flag hours worth of labor to do. And it took over 12 hours. It was about 11:30. I said, hey, we don't have a hotel for tonight. Is the truck going to be done? He says, oh, we damaged your fifth, or we didn't damage your fifth wheel. Your fifth wheel, one of the bolts stripped out, and we're going to have to replace your fifth wheel. I said, we got to have somewhere to sleep tonight. So he pulled the truck out back, and we were able to sleep in the truck. They're saying they have some fifth wheels, but not the exact one that we had on there. And so we're not sure at this point what fifth wheel we're getting. There's a lot of people involved in this. PACCAR is involved. Upper management at Dart's involved. My fleet manager's involved. A lot of people, a lot of hands in the cookie jar right now, and a lot of things are still up in the air. They were going to get me a hotel this morning. I said, well, let's wait till 2 o'clock when it's check-in time at most hotels, 2, 3 o'clock, and then let's make a decision if we want to get a hotel or if we think they're going to be able to have it fixed today. As I mentioned earlier, the conditions in this place are horrible. They left the windows down in my truck in the shop while they were working on it yesterday. I've got gnats all in my truck. This break room has gnats. We actually brought bug spray from the truck in here to spray the gnats and try to kill them because they were just horrible yesterday. We watched the presidential debate last night, and while we were watching it, the gnats were just awful. And they don't, like I said, they don't have any vending machines that drivers can access. There's no couches. We're on these hard folding chairs that are pretty hard on your rear end. But anyway, I do not recommend this shop. I've already left them a bad Google review, and I will never come to this shop again for any reason. But I'm going to wrap this video up for now. I'd like to hear your comments about where's the worst shop you've ever been to, where's the best shop you've ever been to. If you've ever had dealings with these guys, shoot me an email or leave me a comment below, and we'll catch you on the next video. Y'all have a great day. Bye-bye.